Don't. Oh, hang on a minute. I think we got sound problem. Is that better? There we go. How's it going, guys? Welcome to Football Fan Den UK. Hope you guys doing well today. As we are here for the Lancashire, no, sorry, not the Lancashire, the Yorkshire Derby. Sorry for the mistake there, guys. The Yorkshire Derby as Hull City take on Sheffield Wednesday. Hopefully, it'll be a cracking game, guys. Both teams obviously will be wanting to get something out of this game to try and get a winning run going, as they've had up and down results recently. And obviously, Hull City needing a point slightly more as they are facing potential relegation and in the bottom of the table. So we'll see how it goes, guys. Both teams on the field. Just to let you guys know where these two clubs are in the league. Hull City currently sitting 22nd in the league, so in the bottom three, just obviously but obviously, the closest team to being out of the bottom three, just underneath Cardiff City. Cardiff City on 16 points, Hull City on 15 points, Portsmouth on 12 points, and QPR at the bottom on 11 points. As far as Sheffield Wednesday concerned, they are currently sitting in 15th position on 19 points, with Swansea just above them on equal points, as well as Norwich also on 19 points. And just below them is Luton on 18 points, and Coventry and Oxford, as well as Plymouth, on 17 points. So both teams, as I say, will be wanting to get some out of this. We'll see how it goes, guys, as the team's just about to get us underway. Apologies if you noticed the slight delay on the screen, slight difference in time variation on the screen, but I always leave the radar on the screen to keep you guys better informed. Apologies, it's not quite in time with what I'm seeing on the TV. So, about to get underway, and it's Hull City to kick us off. If you've got any thoughts early on, guys, with regards to what the score's going to be, please do let me know your thoughts. So, Hull now with the possession, played out wide on the far side. Sheffield Wednesday quickly come to press the ball. Oh, the referee's making them restart. What the hell's that all about? Yeah, well, the referee, Dave, is with us. Dave saying hello, guys, Stevie, and all fan denners. I'm going for a 3-1 to Hull. Awesome. Thank you for that, Dave. Welcome to the show, mate. Hope you're doing well, and a pleasure to have you with us. Hope you've had a good start to the week, mate. Always good to see you. So Hull City with the possession on this near side. And the ball played back to the goalkeeper as Hull now knock it out wide on the far side, trying to come forward there as Wednesday challenge for it, and it's gone out of play on the far side for a throw-in. So what you been up to today, Dave? Have you been doing much, mate, or just chilling out at home? Obviously resting up doctor's orders, I presume. I don't know if you've managed to get out today. So Hull with the throw-in on the far side, ball thrown long up the field as Wednesday intercept it just inside their own half. Now it's played back to the goalkeeper. As Wednesday now with the ball kicked long down the field out to this near side. Hull head it forward. As now Hull charging forward down this near side, racing towards the byline. Just managing to keep the ball in play there, but Wednesday challenge for it and win it back. Wednesday now knocking it forward as they try to work the ball up the field on this near side, but a mistimed pass there sees Hull City win it back. Now Hull with the ball, crossed into the box. That's the goalkeeper almost spilling it there and getting him in trouble, but just manages to recover himself as that relieves the pressure momentarily for Wednesday. Dave is saying, I'm good, thanks, guys. Hope you and Becky are okay. Yeah, we're doing good. Thank you for asking, mate. Thank you. Appreciate that. Good to hear you're doing well yourself, mate. Top man. So, yep, thank you for asking, mate. We are all good. Holt now with the possession on the far side as they play it back into the middle. Wednesday pressing to win it back as Hull now switch it out to this near side. Wednesday quickly trying to challenge there. They managed to win it back as they now play it back into the middle. Ball played forward as they now work it out wide on this near side, coming towards the edge of the Hull City box. Hull just make the challenge there and manage to come away with it as they kick it long up towards the halfway line. And Hull just unable to keep the ball under control there as it goes out on this near side for a Wednesday throw in just inside the Sheffield Wednesday half of the field. Don't forget, guys, if you could, please do hit the like button. And thank you very much for you guys that have been quick to hit it already. Appreciate the support, guys. So, ball now back with the Wednesday goalkeeper. As they now play it out wide on this near side. Hull coming to press the ball. Wednesday just managed to retain it as they knock it up towards the halfway line. Now it's played long into the centre of the field as it just gets away from Wednesday there and rolls out towards the far side as Hull pick up the loose ball. Now Hull coming forward as Wednesday tried to challenge for it, but Hull just cut it back there, playing it back to their centre-backs. Wednesday pressing well from the front here as Holt now knock it back out wide on the far side. It's played long down the field as Wednesday just managed to intercept it on the edge of their own box, playing it back to the goalkeeper. And now the keeper kicks it long straight down the centre of the field as it goes all the way back to the Hull City keeper. Now Hull trying to build from the back as they race forward out wide on this near side, coming into the Wednesday half as Wednesday challenge for it. Just managed to play it back to the goalkeeper. Jamie is with us. Jamie saying, hey up, guys, how are you and Becky? Yeah, we're doing good. Thank you, Jamie. Thank you for asking, mate. Hope you and Megan are well, mate. And a pleasure to have you with us, mate. Welcome to the show. Always good to see you, mate. And thank you for asking about us. We are well, mate. Thank you. Now, Wednesday with the possession on the far side. Ball played forward as Hull managed to intercept it there. Now, Hull with the possession played in towards the edge of the centre circle as they now switch the play out to this near side, racing forward into the Wednesday half as they come down this near side, now getting the cross into the box as it's just intercepted there by Wednesday, but they're unable to keep the ball under control as Hull City challenge for it, and it's gone behind, and I think that's going to be a corner on this near side to Hull City. Jamie saying, hi Dave, hope you are well. Awesome. Thank you, Jamie. Loving the positive vibes. Top man. Dave saying, just resting up, guys. Took dogs for a grooming bit. That's it. Well, best to follow doctor's orders, Dave. Hopefully that'll see you back to good health in the not too distant future. I know your health issues are a long-term thing, but hopefully you can get somewhere near back to your best, mate. Now the ball played long down the field as it goes all the way back to the goalkeeper there. And Hull City now with the possession on the edge of their own box. Wednesday just happy to sit off here as they keep the possession just outside their own box. Hull now playing the ball forward, trying to work the way through the press there as they kick it long down the field. It comes out wide to this near side as Hull now just cutting it back as they come towards the edge of the box here. Wednesday pegged all the way back here as the Hull City players just trying to create some space on this near side, but forced to play it back up the field as Wednesday press the ball intently. Now Hull not showing much urgency here to create, get crosses into the box. Just happy to keep the possession as they probe the Wednesday defence for formations. Now ball played into the middle as it's worked out to the opposite side. Ball played forward as Wednesday managed to challenge, winning it back. Now Wednesday racing forward down that far side as they race towards the edge of the box. Hull City were limited bodies back behind the ball here as they come into the box. Oh, and they get the shot off, but it's just gone wide. Well, that was a decent counter-attack there by Wednesday, but unable to capitalise. Decent effort as the ball just goes wide of that far post. Jamie saying, I'm good to say Wednesday win 2-1. Good shout, Jamie. Thank you, mate. Dave saying, hey up, Jamie, lad. Hope you and Megan are well. Awesome. Thank you, Dave. Thank you, Jamie. Loving the positive vibes, guys. Jamie saying, Dave, we're doing great. Thanks for asking, pal. I think I'm coming down with a cold. Oh, sorry to hear that, Jamie. Now Hull City on the attack as they come forward on the far side, coming towards the edge of the box here as they get the shot off, and it's just gone wide of the far post. Well, the intensity of the game starting to ramp up a bit here, guys. The first 5 minutes, we had both teams just feeling each other out, but now, in a matter of about a minute, we've had a shot on goal at each end of the field. So, yeah, sorry to hear that, Jamie. Hope you feel better soon, mate. Jamie saying, hope you're doing good, pal. Awesome. Thank you, Jamie. Now, Wednesday coming forward on this near side as they race towards the edge of the box. Ball played in. As Hull trying to challenge, and Wednesday played right across the face of goal. And nobody getting on the end of it as it just goes behind. And that will be a goal kick to Hull City. Pure Lois with us saying, evening, guys, Becky and Stevie. I hope all is good. Yep, we're doing good. Thank you, Pure Lois. Thank you for asking, mate. Hope you and your family are well. And a pleasure to have you with us, mate. Hope you've had a good weekend with the family. Welcome to the show, mate. Now, Hull City trying to play out from the back. That's Wednesday. Come to press the ball. Hull City cautiously coming forward here as now they play the ball long out wide to the far side. Wednesday shifting players across to press the ball as Hull City just managing to keep the ball under control as now they work it forward. Ball crossed into the box. It's knocked away by Wednesday as they manage to pick it up just inside their own box. Now the ball worked out wide on the far side as they're trying to work through the press of Hull City. Now coming forward up towards the halfway line. Hull with limited bodies behind the ball here as Wednesday come forward, hugging the touchline on the far side. Now cutting back inside as he cuts it back. Now the ball crossed out wide to this near side as Wednesday inside the Hull City box. It's crossed in as it just been knocked outside the edge of the box there. But Wednesday regained the possession. Now ball crossed in as the goalkeeper just manages to intercept it at the far post. And that released the pressure momentarily for Hull. Dave saying, wrap up warm, bro. Keep well. Thank you, Dave. Yep, good advice, mate. And Dave saying, evening, Pure Lollis. Top man. Thank you, Dave. Loving the positive vibes, mate. Pure Lollis saying, all right, Jamie. Hope you are well, Megan. Also, Pure Lollis also, well, saying hi to Dave. Top stuff, mate. Thank you very much, Pure Lollis. What a gentleman. You guys always class with each other. Always appreciated. Now Hull City with the possession as it's played back into the middle of the park. Now working it out wide on the far side as Wednesday pegged all the way back into their own box here. It's crossed in from that far side as Wednesday trying to keep the ball under control there as Hull City challenge for it. And eventually it's knocked out of play on the far side for a throw-in. And James saying, hey up, loyalist. We're doing great. Thanks. For asking how are you and the family. Awesome. Thank you, Jamie. You guys always positive with each other and it's appreciated. Top stuff, mate. Dave saying, thanks, guys, mate. My pleasure. Thank you, Dave. Now the ball goes out of play again on the far side for another throw-in. Now, Wednesday with the possession on the far side. Ball played forward as Hull challenge for it. And it's knocked out of play again on that far side as it's given for another throw into Wednesday, just inside their own half of the field. Don't forget, guys, if you like us covering this game or your team, the best way to let us know is hitting that thumbs up as it helps us identify the clubs and the games you guys like us covering here on Fanden as we continue to try and build what we hope will be a positive and unique fan community channel. That's why we always have the chat open for you guys to get involved. Now Hull City with the possession as they play the ball forward. It's worked out wide on the far side as Wednesday come to press the ball. Hull just managed to retain it though as they play it back into the middle. Now Hull City just creeping forward there into the Wednesday half, but Wednesday backing off as Hull now switch the play out to the far side, coming forward as Wednesday try and shift plays across there, but Hull just quickly cut it back as they play it back into the centre circle. Now switching the play out to this near side as they're clearly trying to stretch the Wednesday defensive formation. Hull playing it back into the middle now. As you can see him looking for it to stretch the formation, playing it from left to right and then right to left as they play it out wide on the far side now, coming towards the edge of the box. Ball crossed in, it's deep and too deep as it goes straight out of play, and that will be a goal kick. Dave saying, I'm good, thanks, Pure Lowlist. Good to hear, mate. Thank you, Dave. Pure Lowlist saying, Dave, how's all not who's drunk fingers syndrome? So Sheffield Wednesday now to play out from the back. If you are just joining us, guys, we are on 13 minutes gone. Still 0-0 at the moment. Now Wednesday with the possession on the far side. Ball chipped up towards the halfway line. As Hull challenge for it. Not able to keep the ball under control, though. As eventually there's a coming together just on the edge of the centre circle as the referee blows for the foul. So free kick to Wednesday as Barry Bannon takes it. Now crossing it out wide to this near side as Hull City come across to press the ball. Wednesday just cutting it back there as now they try and work down this near side, racing towards the byline. Ball trying to cross in there. It's blocked off, but they managed to come away with it Wednesday as they play it into the box. Shot comes in. It's blocked off as they get the second shot off, and it's just wide of the far post. Sorry, the near side post. That was a decent effort there, and only a last-minute deflection managed to steer the ball wide of this near side post. Wednesday almost getting on the score sheet there. Pure Lord saying, only joking. I don't drink. I'm a coffee machine. And Dave saying, Pure, I get the drunk fingers syndrome all the time. I don't drink. Now, Wednesday taking the corner shot on this near side as they play it out towards the edge of the box. Hull City pressing to try and win it back here as Wednesday just probing. Now it's cut back to Barry Bannon. Barry Bannon now with a shot from outside the box as it goes well too high and wide of the far post, and that's going to be a goal kick to Hull City. Pure Lawless with a thumbs up to Dave and Jamie. Top stuff, mate. And Dave said, I'm going to Portsmouth v Millwall tomorrow, then going to my daughter's after for a couple of days. Portsmouth is very close to Portsmouth. Portsmouth is very close to Portsmouth. Of course, Portsmouth's very close to Portsmouth, mate. That's a good one. So we've got a corner on this near side of the field for Wednesday. Plenty of bodies in the box here. So Shea Charles to take the corner. It's crossed out towards the edge of the box. As Wednesday now knock it on as it's knocked. Well, takes a deflection, but the goalkeeper managed to intercept it there. And now Hull City quickly getting on the attack. Ball thrown out wide on the far side as they come forward. Wednesday make the challenge, and the referee's given a foul there. And that's going to be a free kick to Hull City, just inside their own half, but about 2 yards from the halfway line. Dave saying Southampton. All right, thank you, Dave. I wondered what he was getting at there. Portsmouth is very close to Portsmouth. So, yep, might do some good. Get some sea air, Dave, down there on the south coast. Hope you have a good time, mate. Now, the ball with Hull City on the far side as they just play it back to the goalkeeper on the edge of their own box. Wednesday just sitting off here as Hull now play it out wide again on the far side, coming forward here. As they just managed to retain the possession. It's played back to the edge of their own box, though, as Wednesday press the ball. Now Hull switching the play as they work it out wide on this near side. Wednesday trying to challenge for it there, but Hull just managed to retain it as they play it back to their centre-backs. Now switching the play out to the opposite side again, but quickly running into traffic as Wednesday tried to challenge for it. Hull now with a long ball forward up towards the edge of the box, just managing to keep the ball in play. It's crossed into the box here as Wednesday managed to intercept it and knock the ball long out to the far side up towards the halfway line. Now ball sets the place trying to win it there as Wednesday eventually get it down, but quickly challenged by Hull, and it's gone out for a throw-in on the far side, just inside the Hull City half of the field. So throwing to Wednesday, about 5 yards inside the Hull City half. Now the ball back in play. It's played into the middle and worked out wide on this near side as they edge the way forward here. Wednesday trying to come towards the edge of the box, but it's quickly challenged by Hull, who win it back and knock it out wide on the far side. As both sets of players trying to win it there, Hull City managed to knock it away up to the halfway line as Wednesday managed to regain the possession. Pure Lord said, Jamie, as you in a different room are supporting Megan, support Wednesday. Yeah, it's good. Now, Wednesday coming towards the edge of the box here as they get the shot off, and it's just wide of this near side post. Decent effort from outside the box, just couldn't quite get it on target. Maybe the amount of bodies inside the box there just distracted him. Just trying to see if it took a deflection on the way through. No, just wide. Decent effort though. So Hull City back with a possession. Yeah, probably trying to stay in Megan's good books, mate. Don't want to kick off World War III in his house. Now Hull with the possession. I say come forward, working the ball out wide on this near side. It's not long as Wednesday managed to intercept it. Now Wednesday with the possession as they play it forward, but Hull trying to challenge for it as they managed to retain the possession here, trying to work through the press. Now it's crossed out to the into the centre of the field. As Wednesday still coming forward here, racing towards the Hull box. Shot comes in as it's deflected wide, and that's going to be a corner on the far side to Sheffield Wednesday. Jamie saying, Dave, close to Portsmouth. Yeah, I know that's a crack of that, isn't it, Jamie? That's a crack of that. Psycho Bulia, how you doing, mate? I'm not sure if I'm reading that correctly, mate. Welcome to the show. Welcome to Football Fan Den, mate. And a pleasure to have you with us. Apologies if I'm not reading your name correctly. I think it's Psycho something, Bolia. Pleasure to have you with us, mate. Welcome to Football Fan Den. And saying, this is great. I'm a new convert to English football from the United States. Well, a pleasure to have you with us, mate. Big hello to you out there in the USA. Which state of America you're from, mate? Well, great to have you with us. Now, Wednesday with the possession on the far side. I say, well, didn't make the best of that corner, but still coming forward here. Ball crossed in. Shot comes in there as it just goes over the top of the crossbar. He wasn't far off. Just maybe, he hit it on the volley. Maybe he should have tried to take a moment to just get the ball under control. But not a bad effort on the volley as it just inches over the top of the crossbar. So, yeah, pleasure to have you with us, mate. Let us know which state of America you are in. Pure Lord saying, just be careful. Jamie, don't jump up when Hull City score. Yeah, the missus will be giving you some discipline. If you guys listening in are confused, one of our regular fan dinners, Jamie, is a Sheffield United fan, and his lovely lady is a Sheffield Wednesday fan. So it's always a good talking point whenever Sheffield United or Sheffield Wednesday are playing. So we've got a foul here. So Wednesday player down. It's ball was played out wide on the far side. Just Hull City trying to play out from the back. And as both sets of players went to try and win the ball, the Wednesday player coming off worst in the challenge. So medical staff just coming on to check him out. And looks like the Sheffield Wednesday coach there trying to take advantage of the breaking play, getting some instructions onto the field. Don't forget, guys, if you could, please do hit that like button. And thank you very much to you guys that have been kind and positive enough to do so. We are currently on 22 and a half minutes gone. It's still Hull City 0, Sheffield Wednesday 0. Jamie saying, loyalist, she's in the bath, mate. She not big football fan. She only likes Wednesday because of her family. All right, well, fair enough. Fair enough. Dave saying, hello, Psycho. Thank you, Dave. Top man. And Jamie is laughing at loyalist. So just waiting for the game to get back underway, guys. The Wednesday player just receiving treatment. So medical staff still on the field of play. Jamie is saying hi. Psycho Bulia, welcome to Fandon. Thank you, Jamie. Thank you, Dave. Loving the positive vibes. Thank you, guys. Dave saying, Jamie, I did put Southampton after. You did, Dave. And Jamie saying, Dave, I just see it. Just seen it. Thank you, Jamie. Pure saying, Psycho, hello, hope all's well and welcome in. That's a name and a half. I'll just write Psycho. Thank you, Pure Loyalist. Yeah, a very unusual account name. Jamie is saying, Dave, be safe going down there, mate. It's going to be be a good time. Absolutely. Thank you, Jamie. So we're back underway. As Hull City get us back underway. Now playing the ball forward up towards the edge of the centre circle. As it's now Wednesday pressed back into their own half. Hull working it out wide on this near side as they just cut it back into the centre of the field here. Wednesday just sitting off as Hull again play it out wide on this near side, but then play it straight back to the centre circle as they switch the play now out to the far side. Now racing into the middle low as they probe the Wednesday defence. Now working it out wide to this near side as they edge the way forward, coming towards the edge of the box here. But as Wednesday quickly come to press the ball, Hull City forced to cut it back, playing it back slightly up the field. Now the ball played into the middle as they work it out wide on the far side. Wednesday keeping themselves compact and organised on the edge of the box here as Hull City probing both sides of the field. Now it's played forward as Wednesday managed to intercept it. It's knocked up towards the halfway line as Hull City regain the possession. Now Hull on the far side. Now playing it forward again as a mistime pass there sees Wednesday win it back. Now Sheffield Wednesday trying to work the way out from the back on the far side as they knock the ball forward. Hull City trying to challenge. Wednesday knock it long, but no Wednesday play there as they quickly race back. And Hull City managing to get to the loose ball first as they play it back to the goalkeeper. Now switching the play out to this near side as Hull City now racing forward as they come up towards the halfway line. Wednesday come to press the ball. Hull just managed to retain it as they play it in towards the edge of the centre circle. And again, switching the play out to the far side. Well, got to say this, guys. Hull are having plenty of possession. They keep switching it from left to right and right to left, but they are not showing a lot of intent to get into the box. And Wednesday content to just sit back and wait for the opportunity to try and hit Hull City on the counter-attack at the moment. Now Hull knocking it long as they come forward down this near side. Wednesday trying to challenge for it as the ball is eventually knocked out of play on this near side for a throw-in to Hull City. Dave saying, should be a good game, Jamie. Absolutely, yeah. We're going to have so many top-class games coming up over the next month or two with the Christmas period coming. I'm sure we're going to have some cracking games, guys. Jamie saying, Dave, that's a ground I've never been to before. Hopefully one day, mate. Now Hull with the possession, played back to the halfway line. Let's say now working out towards the far side. Wednesday coming to press the ball. Now it's played back into the middle as they play it out wide to this near side. Wednesday again pressing to win it back as Hull City managed to retain it. Now playing it forward as they come towards the edge of the box here. Hull challenged there as they go down from the foul, and the referee is going to pull it back, and that's going to be a free kick to Hull just on the right on the corner of the box on this near side. Piolo saying, Gaz, regarding the Jamie comment, sorry, Jamie, mate, only thinking of your safety. No worries, mate. No worries. Dave saying, I've been there 5 times before. Tomorrow, mate, makes it 6. Awesome. So Hull City now to take this free kick. Sheffield Wednesday with a 2-man wall. Now the ball shot towards goal as it just goes wide of this near side post. He managed to get it over the crossbar, over the wall, but couldn't get it in at the near post. What? Well, the referee gonna making Hull City retake the free kick here. Well, I don't see anything wrong with that. Why there's no need to retake it? No, he's not making them retake it. That was strange. It indicated like the referee was going to make them retake it, but it's not. It's Wednesday now. Get us back underway. Ball played forward on the far side as Hull challenge for it, and the referee gives the foul. That's going to be a free kick to Wednesday, just inside the Hull half of the field on the far side. Now it's quickly played forward as they cross it into the box, trying to get it in at this near side post, but just hit the side netting, and that will be a goal kick to Hull City. And Takabula is saying New Jersey. Awesome. Oh, Hull coming forward on this near side as they race towards the edge of the box. Sheffield Wednesday getting bodies back behind the ball as Hull now play it into the boxes. Knocked towards goal as the goalkeeper manages to deflect it away. And now Wednesday winning it back as they quickly try and get on the attack on the far side. Now coming forward as they race into the Hull City half. Ball played into the middle as it bounces out to this near side. Now, knocking it about inside the centre circle as Hull managed to get plenty of bodies back behind the ball here. Now, Wednesday playing it forward as Hull quickly come to press the ball. Wednesday working it down this near side as they come towards the edge of the box here. Ball crossed in. It's intercepted by the goalkeeper. And that released the pressure momentarily for Hull. Now Hull coming forward up towards the halfway line. It's played out wide on this near side as they race forward now, coming towards the edge of the box. It's just cut back as Hull take it right towards the corner flag. Wednesday pressing to win it back here. Now it's crossed into the box deep as it's headed towards goal, and the goalkeeper manages to intercept that comfortably, and that relieves the pressure momentarily as now Wednesday try and build out from the back. Now Wednesday coming forward as Hull challenge for it. Referee gives the foul there as it's taken quickly by Wednesday. Now played forward down this near side as Hull managed to win it back. And now Hull trying to come forward on this near side as Wednesday quickly challenged and the referee's given a handball there. Now the ball played back to the goalkeeper. Wednesday just probing, but they forced all the way back to the edge of their own box here. Now the ball with Wednesday as they race forward up towards the edge of the box. As the ball played in, it's taken right to the byline. Ball crossed in, it's headed away by Hull. As ball sets the players trying to win it there, but Hull City managed to come away with it. Now the ball knocked long up the field as Wednesday managed to regain the possession on the halfway line. Now playing it forward down the centre as Hull trying to win it back there, but Wednesday managed to retain it as he just cut it back, playing it back to the halfway line. Now working the ball forward again. As again, Hull try and challenge for it. Wednesday just managed to keep the ball under pressure there. As now they switch the play out to the far side of the field. Hull trying to challenge, but Wednesday managed to retain it there. As they now work it right out to the touchline on the far side. Just cutting it back though, as Hull again come to press the ball. As now Barry Bannon knocks it right out wide to this near side with a long crossfield ball as it's headed out of play there by Hull City. And that will be a throw into Wednesday midway inside the Hull City half. Ball thrown back in as Wednesday play back to the halfway line. So yeah, Psycho Billiard, New Jersey, that's near New York, isn't it? Just out and state just on the border of New York State, if I remember correctly. Well, a pleasure to have you with us, mate, and a big hello to you out there in the state of New Jersey. And Psycho Billiard saying, thanks for the warm welcome. It's our pleasure, mate. That's what we're all about here at Fandom, bringing good football fans together, mate. So a pleasure to have you with us, and thank you for your kind words. So now there's another corner on this near side for Wednesday. Jamie saying, Loyalist, thank you for my safety. Awesome. Thank you, Jamie. So corner now to be taken for Wednesday. Ball crossed in right into the middle of the box as it's headed away. Not cleared, knocked towards goal. As Hull City managed to knock it out wide on this near side, but it's quickly won back by Wednesday, who cross it back in. Brought down in the box as there's claims for a penalty. And the referee, I think he's going to give it. The referee indicating a penalty inside the box for the foul on the far side. Wednesday, Hull City knocked it away initially as it came out towards his near side. There was a Hull City and a Sheffield Wednesday player trying to win it just outside the box. As the Wednesday player came inside, he knocked it towards goal. It deflected off a Hull City player back towards him. He tried to intercept it and was quickly challenged by the Hull City player and brought down in the box as the referee indicates a penalty. 36 minutes gone, guys. Penalty to Sheffield Wednesday. Pure Loyalist acknowledging Jamie. Top stuff, mate. Jamie saying, Loyalist, I know where to come if I get kicked out. And Pure Loyalist saying, Psycho, you're welcome. It's a stress-free channel full of class friends. Absolutely. Well said, Mr. Pure. Well said, mate. So we've got this penalty here now for Wednesday. Just Windass to take it. ball smashed into the far corner of the net as Wednesday take the lead. Just coming up to 37 minutes gone. It's Hull City 0, Sheffield Wednesday 1. And it's Windass with the goal. Low and hard into the far side of the net. And Purelos laughing at Jamie. Jamie saying, hello, everyone who is watching. Fanden, welcome. Come in, say hi, and like, and everyone is welcome to join us. Thank you, Jamie. Top man. Thank you, mate. And absolutely, yep, spot on there, mate. And if you are listening in the background, guys, please do consider subscribing and come and get involved in the Fanden community chat. Would be a pleasure to have you with us. Thank you, Jamie. Now Hull City to get us back underway as the ball worked out wide on this near side. Thank you, Pure Lois. Thank you, mate. Dave saying, and it's hi ho, Jamie. Wednesday everywhere he goes. Jonathan is with us. Jonathan saying, evening, everyone. How you doing, Jonathan? Welcome to the show, mate. Pleasure to have you with us. Hope you've had a good start to the week, mate. Welcome to the show. Now Hull City just playing the ball back to the goalkeeper there. So they try and come forward again. Working the ball down the middle of the field. It's knocked out wide on this near side. As Wednesday head it back in the direction it came from. Now, Wednesday trying to retain the possession on this near side, but Hull City managing to come away with it as they just cut it back, playing it back into their own half. Now the ball worked into the centre of the field as Hull City now on the edge of the centre circle. Ball played forward as again they work it out wide on this near side, trying to work through the press from Wednesday, but the ball just goes out of play there, and that will be a throw-in to Wednesday. Deep inside their own half on this near side of the field. So, yep, thank you, Jonathan. Good evening to you as well, mate. As I say, I hope you've had a good start to the week, mate, and a pleasure to have you with us. James saying 2-0 to the Blades already. Go on, my boys. Thank you, Jamie. Yeah, I haven't even had a look what's going on in the other games yet. We will cover that in a moment. Hull City now on the far side. Ball played forward. As Wednesday trying to challenge for it. Hull managed to retain it as it played up towards the edge of the box, but no Hull City player there as Wednesday regained the possession. Now Wednesday trying to work the ball forward on the far side, but Hull challenged for it as they play it back to the edge of their own box. Now it's chipped forward as Bannon knocks it long down the field. As Wednesday now with the possession on this near side, racing up towards the edge of the box. Hull trying to challenge. Wednesday coming into the box here as they're brought down again. And the referee not wanting to give a second penalty as the ball eventually goes out of play on this near side. Well, that was questionable. I don't know if it was a foul. Need a second look at it. But it did look dubious. They were in a tug-of-war racing towards the edge of the box. Oh, I don't know. It'd be a harsh one if it was given, I think. Wednesday now with the possession. Ball played back to the halfway line. Now Wednesday with the possession played into the centre circle. Bannon knocks it out wide on the far side as they come forward again here into the Hull City half. Hull trying to challenge for it as Wednesday just cut it back there, playing it back to the halfway line. Just to let you guys know, Arsenal currently 2-0 up in the Champions League against Sporting Lisbon. Only one UK club involved tonight, I think, in the Champions League, guys, from what I can see. Hibernian 1-0 up against Aberdeen in the Scottish Premiership. In the English Championship, guys, Burnley 0, Coventry 0, Hull City 0, Sheffield Wednesday 1, as we know right here. Norwich are 2-1 up against Plymouth. Sheffield United, as Jamie just told us, are 2-0 up against Oxford. Stoke City 0-0 with Preston. Watford 0-0 with Bristol City. And Sunderland still 0-0 with West Brom. English League One, guys, Barnsley 1-0 up against Reading. Bristol City 1-0 down to Blackpool. Burton Albion 0-0 with Charlton. Cambridge United 0-0 with Bolton. Exeter 1-0 down to Birmingham City. Leyton Orient 1-0 down to Huddersfield. Wigan Athletic 2-0 up against Northampton Town. Wrexham 0-0 with Lincoln. And Wickham 0-0 with Mansfield. We'll cover League Two later on, guys. Now, Hull City on the far side. Ball played forward. As Wednesday trying to challenge for it. So challenge comes in there. The referee's given the foul. And that's going to be a free kick on the far side of the field. Thank you, Jamie. Dave is saying, hi, Jonathan, mate. Awesome. Thank you, Dave. And Pure Lost also saying, Jonathan, hello, mate. Hope all is well. Awesome. Thank you, guys. Loving the positive vibes. Now, Hull City coming forward. Ball crossed into the box. It's deep, headed away by Wednesday. As it bounces out on that far side. Wednesday managed to pick up the ball as Hull challenged for it, and it's gone out for a throw-in on the far side, about 5 or 6 or 7 yards from the corner flag. No, it's actually a bit further up the field than that. I think I might be trying to nick a few yards there. Yeah, the linesman's just making them come back. So it is about 6 or 7 yards from the corner flag on the far side. Jamie said, Dave, I don't care. I'm happy. We beat them at the lane. Thank you, Jamie. Piolo saying, Dave, piano. James saying, hi, Jonathan. How are you, mate? Thank you, Jamie. Jonathan saying, oh, good. Thank you, loyalist. Hi, Jamie. Top man. Thank you, Jonathan. Thank you, Jamie. Now, Hull trying to come forward on this near side as they work the ball up towards the edge of the box here. Wednesday shifting players across to press the ball as Hull just managed to retain it as they cut it back and play it back towards the halfway line. Now it's worked into the middle. As Hull coming forward, it's played out wide on the far side. Now the ball crossed into the box. It's headed away by Wednesday as it's knocked back into the box. And the ball shot towards goal as it bounces off the near side post. And now the referee stops the play as we've got players down in the box. But that was a decent effort by Hull City. And only the woodwork kept them out. Took a deflection. Wednesday managed to knock it away, but as they did, it was blasted outside the box. It was intercepted by the Hull City player right on the edge of the box. He smashed it down the middle towards goal, but it took a deflection and bounced off this near side post. Thank you, Jonathan. And David saying, Jamie, you did a Millwall 1-0. So goal kick now as Wednesday knock it long down the field. It's out wide to this near side, headed back towards the halfway line as it's knocked forward. And the referee's blown for a foul here. Jonathan saying, and hi, Dave. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you, Jonathan. And loving the positive vibes. Thank you, guys. Pure Loyalist saying, Jonathan, good to hear, mate. Absolutely well said, Pure Loyalist. And Jonathan saying, got Wrexham game on. Good to hear, Jonathan. Hope they're putting in a good performance for you, mate. Yeah, you guys 0-0 at the moment with Lincoln. Now, ball crossed into the box. It's headed away by Hull. That's now Hull trying to get on the attack. As Wednesday make the challenge, and the ball knocked out wide on the far side as it rolls out of play for a Wednesday throw-in. Quickly taken as the ball back in play. Ball sets the place trying to win it there as Wednesday managed to come away with it. Hull challenging for it as they win it back on the far side. Now just playing it back to the edge of their own box. Now switching the play out to this near side as Hull racing forward up the field. Wednesday scrambling to get bodies back behind the ball here as Hull come forward, working the ball up towards the edge of the box. Wednesday trying to challenge as Hull just managed to cut it back. Wednesday challenge. Scrappy challenge there, but no foul given by the referee as eventually Wednesday managed to knock the ball long up towards the halfway line. Ball sets the place trying to win it there as Hull come away with it. And now we've got some afters with handbags coming out. Hughes and Ugba grabbing each other's shirts there and coming to loggerheads as the referee stops the game. Well, difference of opinion there. I think about the challenge. Both players were trying to challenge each other, and they resulted in the ball being forgotten about as they started grappling with each other on this near side of the field. We got 3 minutes added on, guys. We're already 2 minutes into it. So we have 1 minute remaining till the halftime break. Don't forget, guys, if you could, please do hit the like button if you like us covering your team or this game, as it does help us identify the games and the clubs you guys like us covering here on Fanden. So the referee, what's he doing here? Is he booking them or what? So, yep, Charles Hughes been booked by the referee. No booking for the Wednesday. Oh, yep, there is. So Ugba has been booked as well. So both of them getting a yellow card for that shenanigans. Now, Hull City knocking the ball long down the field, out wide to the far side as it just gets away from them there and bounces out for a throw into Wednesday on the far side, deep inside their own half of the field. Dave saying, be right back in 5. No worries, Dave. And Piolo saying, Psycho, what's the weather like in the US? In that part of America, mate, close to in New Jersey, I would say probably very similar weather to what it is over here, mate. I would say it's probably very similar. Um, as we're on the same band, if you know what I mean. If the bands that go around the planet, New Jersey is, I think, pretty much on the same band as the UK in respect of the weather patterns and all that kind of stuff. Although they get colder winters, mate, they get a bit more snow than what we get over here. But we don't get the snow because of the Gulf Stream. That's why. So the halftime whistle has gone, guys, and at halftime it has finished. Hull City 0, Sheffield Wednesday 1. Let's have a look how that first half has gone in numbers. Bear with me a second, guys. Bear with me a second, guys. I'll put it on the screen now for you guys to see. But don't worry if you can't read it, guys. If you're listening in on a small device, I will read it out for you guys just in case you can't see it on your small phone or small device, whatever you might be listening in on. So let's get rid of that as we have a look at the match stats. And if you could, guys, please do hit that like button as it would be appreciated. And thank you very much to you guys that have been kind of positive enough to do so already. So here we go. So here we go. This is how the first half has gone in numbers, guys. Total shots 4 for Hull City, 12 for Sheffield Wednesday. Shots on target 2 for Hull, 3 for Wednesday. Possession 56% for Hull, 44% for Wednesday. Passes 236 for Hull City, 185 for Sheffield Wednesday. Pass accuracy 88% for Hull City, 80 and also 88% for Sheffield Wednesday. Fouls 8 against Hull City, 4 against Sheffield Wednesday. Yellow cards, just the one apiece. No red cards, thankfully. Offsides, none. And corners, none for Hull City, 5 for Sheffield Wednesday. So I'll leave that on the screen for you guys to analyse a bit more if you want to. Oh, well behind with the chat. Right, let me quickly have a look what's going on around the grounds. So, quick look in the Champions League, guys. Barcelona 1-0 up against Brest. Bayer Leverkusen 3-0 up against Red Star Salzburg. Bayern Munich still 0-0 with PSG. Inter Milan 1-0 up against Leipzig. Manchester City 0-0 with Feyenoord. Yes, City are playing in it tonight. I forgot about that. And Sporting 2-0 down to Arsenal. And Young Boys currently losing 3-1 to Atlanta. In the Scottish Premiership, guys, Hibs 1-0 up against Aberdeen. In the English Championship, Burnley 0, Coventry City 0, Hull City 1. Hull City 0, Sheffield Wednesday 1, Norwich 2, Plymouth 1, Sheffield United 2, Oxford 0, Stoke City 0-0 with Preston, Watford 0-0 with Bristol City, and Sunderland still 0-0 with West Brom. In English League One, guys, Barnsley 1-0 up against Reading, Bristol Rovers 1-0 down to Blackpool. Burton Albion 0-0 with Charlton Athletic. Cambridge United still 0-0 with Bolton. Exeter 1-0 down to Birmingham. Leyton Orient 1-0 down to Huddersfield. Wigan winning 2-0 against Northampton Town. And Wrexham 0-0 with Lincoln, as well as Wickham 0-0 with Mansfield. English League 2, guys, only 2 games tonight. Tranmere Rovers 1-0 down to Wimbledon. And Walsall winning 1-0 to against Bromley. And I don't think we've got any other games in Scotland tonight. I'll just have a quick scroll down. Nope, that brings you bang up to date around the UK, guys. And obviously the Champions League results. Right, where was I trying to catch up a bit? So Jamie said, Dave is blowing bubbles. Only joking, lad. Okay, thank you, Jamie. Journalist acknowledging. Jamie saying, okay, Dave, mate. Awesome. Thank you, Jamie. Piolo saying, Dave, Blades, Jamie's comment for the bubbles. And Dave is saying, that's why I did it. Okay. Fair enough, mate. Mwamba Echo, Eric Eresco. How you doing, mate? Welcome to the show, Mwamba. Pleasure to have you with us, mate. Hope you and your family are well. Welcome to the show. Hope you've had a good start to the week, mate. Mwamba saying, I think 1-0 Hull City. Good shout, mate. Well, it can't be 1-0 now, as it's Sheffield Wednesday currently 1-0 up, but they potentially could turn it round and possibly win 2-1. But obviously, difficult game to call this one, as Wednesday with the advantage at the moment. But sorry for being late with your comment, Mwamba. But welcome to the show, mate. Pleasure to have you with us. And Piolo saying it's a Dave Army, David Army, Tsunami, David Army. Jonathan is saying Hull will smash Sheffield tonight, 3-0. Okay, fair enough, Jonathan. David saying Jamie with emojis. Jamie saying hi, Mwamba. Awesome, thank you, Jamie. Pure Loyalist also saying Mwamba. Hello, hope you're well. Thank you, Pure Loyalist. Mwamba saying thanks, mate. I'm fine. How are you? Awesome, top man. Loving the positive vibes, guys. Thank you. Dave saying hello, Mwamba. You guys, absolutely class as always. Jonathan saying, Mwamba, welcome to the Nut House, pal. Have fun. Thank you, Jonathan. Mwamba saying hello. Top stuff. Loving the positive vibes tonight, guys. Thank you. Pure Love saying, all good here, thanks. Good to hear, mate. And Dave saying, Mwamba, I'm good, thanks. Thank you, my friend. Top stuff. Thank you, Dave. James saying, Jonathan, Nut House. Yep. Pure Life saying, take it, Gaz is solo tonight. Yep, I am, mate. As I've said to you guys before, Stevie has got a lot going on at the moment, so he's not able to make himself available as much as he wants to help. Obviously, he's a very good friend of mine and always wants to help, but he's got a lot of stuff going on in his own personal life at the moment. And I've told him to just concentrate on that for now, and he'll drop in on as and when he can. So, yeah, thank you, Jonathan. Jonathan saying, Gaz, always solo, never seen anyone else. Well, go back and have a look at the videos that we've put on the channel in the past. People have been on the channel, and you guys are welcome to come on the channel, as I've said many times. But obviously, to arrange that, you need to contact me on social media. If you want to come on the channel, you're more than welcome. But like I say, you need to contact me on social media to arrange that. Mwamba saying 1-0. Thank you, mate. Pure Life saying, Jonathan, Nuts House, yes, but Nuts House around But best nut house around. Thank you, Pure Alice, top man. And Jonathan with some emojis there. Cambridge 1-0 up. Well, I just looked there and it didn't say no goals. Not seeing no goals. Just refresh the page. Well, I think you got that wrong, Jonathan, as it's still 0-0 from what I can see. I think he's just trying to get me on the wind up there. Dave saying, Jonathan, Mr. Stevie Allen is a channel moderator. He's always here, just unseen as he's always busy behind the scenes, keeping us free of idiots. Thank you, Dave. Yep, even though you don't always see Stevie and you don't always see my cousin Lee, who's my relative and very close to me. They are always helping out in the background, even if they don't always show their face. Because you've got to remember, that, guys, some, as I've told you before, a lot of my family don't follow football, but they still help out in the background. They just don't come always getting involved in the conversation because they're not, football is not their thing. But out of wanting me to be trying to be successful with the channel, they still help out as and when they can. So thank you, Dave. Jonathan saying 0-0 with Bolton. Thank you, Jonathan. Jonathan saying, Dave, he isn't doing a good. He let us in. Pure saying, Jamie, you're safe, mate. Thank you, Pure. And Dave liking that one from Jonathan. Jamie is saying, Loyalist, thank God. And Pure Loyalist and no emojis. Dave saying, Windless used to play for Hull, if I'm right. Windus. Oh, Windus, yes. I think you might be right there. Yeah, you might be right. I can't actually remember. You might be right with that one, Dave. The name, I know he's definitely played. I'm sure he's played for a couple of clubs in his career so far. So I'm not sure. Obviously, can't remember every player and which club they played for. But I think you might be right with that, Dave. But although don't quote me on it, I'm sure if we've got a Hull fan or a Sheffield Wednesday fan, they'll come in and correct us if we're wrong. Dave is saying, Windass, laugh out loud. Thank you, Dave. Jonathan saying, Windass, name from the past. Thank you, Jonathan. Pure Love saying, Dave, is it the same one that played with Rangers? Possibly, you're right there. You could be right there, Pure. I do know the player. I've just not really followed his career intently, so I'm not sure off the top of my head. If I said yeah or no, I'd be guessing. So it's best to be honest and just say I'm not sure. But I know he has. He has been in and around football for a while. Jonathan is saying, I don't think Winners plays in Scotland. He was in the Premier League in the 90s. Mohammed saying, Arsenal playing good. Yeah, no, are they? Cool, that's good to hear. We want to hear UK clubs doing well in Europe. Thank you, Mohammed. Jonathan saying with Hull. James saying, we need that. We need to start a football team called All Class Football Fans. Well, obviously, I don't want to promise you anything because we're quite a while away from that. But I've got some great ideas for getting you guys together to play some football in the future. But obviously, we need to grow the channel a bit more before we can even think about stuff like that, because that would take a lot of planning and arranging. And obviously, we need to find a football venue that is easily accessible for most fandenners. So, yeah, thank you, Jamie. Jonathan saying Arsenal 2-0 up. That's great news. Thank you, Jonathan. And Dave saying Josh Windus and his dad used to play for Hull as well. Thank you, Dave. Well, I'm obviously I do know the player, just not really followed his career intensely. So, yeah, if that's true, thank you, Dave. Pure Laws. He's saying, Dave, no worries. Thank you, Pure Lawless. Right, guys, before the second half gets back underway, I want to quickly just go and grab a fresh drink before we get underway for the second half. So just bear with me a second. Oh. So just hearing that City have gone ahead in Europe. So good news there. I'll be back in a second, guys. Sorry about that, guys. Back with you now. We just had a substitution by, I think it was both teams just made a substitution. Windows has gone off. Musamba has come on. Just bear with me a second, guys. I'm sure we had another substitution. Yeah, so a double substitution at the halftime break for Sheffield Wednesday. So the other player is Uber has gone off and Smith has come on to replace him. So Hull City with the possession on the far side as they race forward now, coming down this near side of the field. Wednesday trying to challenge for it. Hull just managed to keep the possession as they cut it back into the centre of the field. Now switching the play out to the far side as they come towards the edge of the box here. Wednesday trying to challenge. Hull City just managed to retain it, but forced back up the pitch as they play it back to the edge of the centre circle. Pure Life saying, Pishko, Psycho, just a thought and to try to bring you into the chat. Ah, there. So saying, Psycho saying, sunny, not too cold. Uh, so you guys normally get the harsh of winter over there in about January, don't you? So that's normally when winter really kicks in for you guys in New York and New Jersey, part of America on the East Coast, if I remember rightly. Yep, East Coast. Now Wednesday racing forward on the far side. Thank you, Pure Lawlist. Top man, Moamba saying York City losing 3-0. Thank you, mate. Thank you for the update, Moamba. Moamba saying, can Aberdeen win from Hibs? I played a bet, placed a bet. Well, they could. It was last time I checked, mate. It was 1-0 to Hibs. So, yeah, Aberdeen potentially could turn it around, but obviously they're playing away from home tonight. So, Hibs will be looking to try and get the points at home as they've been having a difficult few start to the season. So I'm sure they'll be wanting to try and grind out that result. But Aberdeen more than capable of turning it around. We'll see how it is at full time, mate. Now we've got a long throw in on the far side for Sheffield Wednesday. And Jonathan's saying, yes, Mwamba. Thank you, Jonathan. And Mwamba saying, Pure saying, Mwamba, cheers for the update. Thank you, Pure Lollis, top man. And Mwamba saying, you're welcome. Thanks. Awesome. Thank you, guys. Pure Lollis saying, Mwamba, sorry mistake to spell your name in the last comment. Now, Wednesday with the possession. I'm going to just go to the beginning, guys, because I'm going to be chasing my tail all the way through that. Mwamba saying Josh Windsor is, I'm not sure, but his dad was a volleyball player to Dean Windass. Thank you, mate. So Wednesday with the possession now on the far side. So just play it back into their own half. It's not back towards the edge of their own box. Goalkeeper intercepts it. It's now Wednesday. Play it out wide on this near side. Hull come to challenge for it. Wednesday just managing to retain the possession. It's now they switch the play out to the far side of the field. Ball played long down the field. As Hull City just managed to intercept it and play it back to the goalkeeper. Wednesday pressing though as they race forward to press the keeper. And now Hull City play it out wide on this near side. Ball played forward up to the halfway line. Jonathan is saying, Dean Windass must be dad as he played football in the Premier League. Thank you, Jonathan. Psycho is saying, yep, January and February are the dreariest. Thank you, mate. Thank you, top man. Thank you for that, mate. Now the ball played out wide on this near side. As Wednesday tried a challenge for it, and Hull City unable to keep the ball in play there as it goes out for a throw-in on this near side of the field to Sheffield Wednesday, deep inside their own half. If you are just joining us, guys, please do hit the like button. We are currently on 50 minutes gone. It's Hull City 0, Sheffield Wednesday 1. Now Hull coming forward as they win the ball back on this near side, coming towards the edge of the box. Ball crossed in. It's deep as it's headed out wide on the far side. Hull managing to pick up the loose ball as they just cut it back there. Now playing it back into the middle as they come forward again. Ball played towards the edge of the box. It's headed away by Wednesday. As the ball loops up into the air. Ball sets the place trying to win it as the ball comes down. Hull come away with it as they play it back to the halfway line. So, yep, thank you for that, mate. And Piolo saying, Mwamba, I will try to look it up later. Thanks again. Piolo, you know where New Jersey is. You know where New Jersey is. Just on the other side of New York. You know it. You must have seen the film National Treasure. It's mentioned in that when he escapes off the aircraft carrier and he goes across the water into New Jersey. It's right next to New York. So just clear. Hope that rings a bell for you there, Pure Lois, where it is, mate. Now Hull City with the possession on this near side. Ball played into the centre circle. As it's worked out wide on the far side. Sheffield Wednesday come to press the ball. It's played back into the middle. Now Hull working the ball forward as they play it back out wide on this near side again. Sheffield Wednesday pressing the ball. Hull again play it all the way back to the centre circle as they switch the play again out to the far side. They keep doing this, but they're not showing much end product, Hull City. Now the ball crossed into the box. It's headed away by Wednesday as it just goes out of play on the far side for a throw-in. Jonathan saying, Mwamba, where are you from, my friend? Thank you, Jonathan. And Psycho saying, Watford nil, Bristol City nil. Thank you, mate. And Psycho saying, other match I'm following. Right, okay, fair enough, mate. And Piolo saying, Psycho, dreary is an old Scottish word, mate. free kick on this near side for Wednesday as the goalkeeper to take it. It's knocked long down the field. Hull head it into the centre of the park, knocked back into the Wednesday half as Wednesday just played back to the goalkeeper. Now the goalkeeper with a long crossfield ball out to the far side. Both sets of players trying to win it there as Hull managed to get the ball under control. Now just playing it back to their centre-backs. Now the ball worked out wide on this near side as Wednesday again trying to challenge for it. Oh, they managed to win it here as now Wednesday knocking it forward. Hull challenge as they just managed to recover the ball there before Wednesday could get in behind their last defender. Now the ball knocks forward as it's won back by Wednesday. They tried to clear it as they knock it out wide on the far side. It's won back by Hull as Hull now racing towards the edge of the box. Shot comes in as it's gone well high and wide, and that will be a goal kick to Sheffield Wednesday. Sekabula is saying, well, I do love a good Scottish. So, top man, thank you for that, mate. Pure Lawless with a thumbs up. Top man. Jonathan saying, I like a Scotch, but sad to say with hot water. I know, nothing wrong with that, Jonathan. Everybody's different. Even Del Boy likes a bit of water with his whiskey. So nothing wrong with that, Jonathan. Just make sure you don't drink the water from the tank that Rodney had. Now the ball worked out wide on this near side as Wednesday play it forward. Hull managed to intercept it on the halfway line. As they try to come forward, Wednesday trying to challenge, but Hull managed to ride the challenge as they work the ball forward on this near side. Again, Wednesday quickly coming to press the ball, forcing Hull to play it back up the field. As they now work it into the middle of the park. Again, playing it back out wide on this near side. It's knocked towards the edge of the box as Wednesday challenged for it, managing to come away with it as they ride the challenge. Now Wednesday racing forward as Hull City trying to get bodies back behind the ball here. Wednesday knock it forward out wide on that far side. It's cut out by Hull, who managed to come forward. Now Hull racing into the Wednesday half. Wednesday challenge again. Hull just managing to retain it as they play it into the centre circle. Now again working it out wide on this near side as Hull now play it back into the middle. It's knocked long down the field as Wednesday managed to win it back just on the edge of their own box and eventually play it back to the goalkeeper. Now the goalkeeper plays it forward as Wednesday work it out to the far side of the field, racing forward as Hull City try and challenge for it. Wednesday just managed to retain it as they play it all the way back to the goalkeeper again. Jonathan saying, Gaz is nearly caught up. Yeah, I'm trying, mate. Thank you, Jonathan. I'm trying, mate. Mohammed saying, Jonathan from Netherlands, but I'm Turkish. Awesome. I've been to Turkey, Mohammed. Beautiful country, mate. Beautiful country. Obviously, I went when I was younger, but I do remember it was a great experience. So, yep, thank you for that, Moamba. Pleasure to have you with us out there in the Netherlands, mate. Pure Lord saying, Jonathan, hot water. And Jonathan saying, I know, sorry, but at least I like the Scotch. Yeah, I like the Scotch eggs. Do you know, I don't even drink whiskey, but I've kept a bottle because I've tried it. I've kept a bottle, and I bet I've aged it another 20 years since I had it, because I've got to have had it easy 10 years now. So if it was 10 years old when I got it, it's going to be another 10 years. So it's going to be 20 years old. That's going to be some strong whiskey, isn't it, guys? But I don't really drink. I've kept it for a special occasion, but it's going to be some special occasion when I finally open that. Now, Hull City coming forward, racing into the box. They try and get the crossing, and it's deflected behind by Sheffield Wednesday. And that's going to be a corner on this near side to Hull City. But yep, not wrong with that, Jonathan. Piolo saying, yes, guys, I know, mate. I always thought New Jersey we got from shops. Just a joke. Psycho, yes, but I know where it is, Gaz. No worries. Yeah, I was just trying to jog your memory. As like I say, sometimes when you obviously here in the UK, sometimes it's better to refer to films that we know well to give you guys a clue where certain states are in America. But I know, obviously, I know American states quite well because I'm quite interested in geography and history. So I'm not saying I'm an expert, but I certainly I've got a good idea where most, or at least a good half of the states in America. There's still half I probably get muddled up with because there's that many states in there. But yeah, thank you, Pure Alice. We're having a substitution here for Hull City. And it's Simmons coming off and Peretta coming on to replace him. Hull City not making the best of that corner, though. So the ball has gone out on the far side for a throw into Wednesday. And Piolo saying my sense of humour gets the better of me at times. No worries, mate. At least you try and see the lighter side of life. That's the main thing, mate. So thank you, Piolo. Now the ball played back in as it's worked forward on that far side. It's knocked out of play again by Hull City, and that's going to be another shot, another throw into Sheffield Wednesday on the far side of the field, this time midway inside the Hull City half. Now the ball back in play. Sheffield Wednesday play back to the halfway line. Hull trying to challenge as Wednesday work it forward on that far side, quickly surrounded by Hull City players, but they're still coming forward here as they work the ball up towards the edge of the box, taken to the byline, and it just gets away from them there as it goes behind, and that will be a goal kick to Hull City. Jonathan saying Wrexham are poo in front of goal tonight. Well, sometimes you got to take the rough with the smooth, mate. Sometimes you got to, obviously, you guys in a title race at the moment still. So maybe you might have to just get a scruffy 1-0 win tonight, or even just keep the clean sheet and try and grind out a draw. It's, if it was meant to be easy, Jonathan, we'd all be winning trophies, mate. So keep confidence, mate. Your team are doing really well this season. Now, Hull City playing the ball back into the centre circle. It's worked out wide again on this near side as again Sheffield Wednesday quickly press the ball. Hull playing it back into the centre circle. Now the ball worked forward again on this near side. That's Hull trying to challenge for it. Hull managing to retain it as Sheffield challenge for it. Hull now playing it back into the centre circle. Hull still just not doing an awful lot. They're keeping the ball, but no urgency to get into the box. Still knocking it about inside the centre circle. Just to let you guys know, guys, Manchester City have gone 1-0 up against Feyenoord, and Arsenal are now 3-1 up against Sporting Lisbon. Hull City now racing down this near side as they come towards the byline. Ball crossed in, and it's intercepted comfortably there by the Wednesday goalkeeper. Aberdeen have equalised against Hibernian, so it's Hibs 1, Aberdeen 1. And Sheffield United now 3-0 up against Oxford. Watford 1-0 up against Bristol City. Now, Wednesday on the attack as Hull City try and challenge for it. Wednesday managing to retain it on the far side. Just cutting it back there as they play it back into their own half. Dave saying, Jamie must have looked himself in his man cave. And a thumbs up there from Pure Lawless. And Big Boo, how you doing, mate? I'm not going to read out all your account name. Big Boo saying SWFC, how you doing, mate? Welcome to Football Fan Den UK. Pleasure to have you with us. Big Boo, hope you've had a good start to the week, mate. Yep, your team are currently 1-0 up at the moment, mate. Pleasure to have you with us, Big Boo. welcome to the show and welcome to the Fanden community. Now, Hull City with the possession in the middle of the park. Ball played up towards the edge of the box. As Wednesday try and challenge for it, Hull just managed to retain it. So now they work it back out wide on this near side. Now taking it to the byline, trying to get the crossing, and it's deflected behind by Wednesday. And that's going to be another corner to Hull City on this near side of the field. So thank you for that, mate. Dave saying hello, Big Boo. Awesome. Thank you, Dave. And Jonathan. Piolo saying, Jonathan still likes Scotch. Now the corner comes in. It's headed towards goal as the goalkeeper deflects it wide. And that's gone behind for another corner on this near side to Hull. Decent effort, but goalkeeper was switched onto it. And Piolo's with a thumbs up to Big Boo. Thank you, Piolo. And Psycho is saying, Watford 1, Bristol City 0. Thank you, mate. Now the corner comes in again, deep, as it's headed over the top of the crossbar, and that'll be a goal kick to Sheffield Wednesday. Piolo saying, Psycho, cheers. Thank you, mate. Top man. Thank you, Piolo. Big Boo is saying, live in Hillsborough. Teeth from Turkey. Okay, mate. No worries. Thank you for that. Teeth from Turkey. Now, Wednesday playing the ball out to the far side as they come forward, knocking the ball up to the halfway line. It's won back by Hull. As Hull now knocking it forward, back up towards the edge of the Wednesday box. Wednesday challenge for it. Hull managed to retain it there, but they're still scrapping for it. As Hull knock it out wide on this near side. Now taking it right to the byline as Wednesday shift players across to press the ball. Hull just working the ball back up the field slightly. As now they play it into the middle, coming towards the edge of the D. Now it's switching the play out to the far side. Hull probing the ball as they play it back into the middle. Now the ball knocked towards the edge of the box as again Sheffield Wednesday keeping themselves really tight and compact on the edge of their own box at the moment. I'm shocked with how much possession Hull City are having and not doing much with it. Now Wednesday managing to win it back on the edge of the box here as they try and relieve the pressure, but Hull City challenge and the referee has blown for a foul, and that's going to be a free kick to Sheffield Wednesday on the edge of their own box on this near side. So, yep, thank you for that, Big Boo. So, live in Hillsborough. Well, pleasure to have you with us, mate. Jonathan is saying Scotch eggs, love them in lunchbox when in school 40 years ago. Well, I still eat them, Jonathan. So, yep, can't beat a good Scotch egg, mate. So I take it you've not had one then for quite some time then, Jonathan? Yeah, I quite like a Scotch egg. Piolo saying, Gaz, 20 years old whiskey, book a bed in hospital. I know. I've just kept it in the cabinet because I don't really, like I say, I don't really drink very often. Normally, only time I have a drink is when I'm with close family and friends. I obviously when I was younger, I used to have a drink, go out on the partying with mates and stuff. But now I'm older, I can't be bothered with feeling rough for 2-3 days. So yeah, I just mainly have a drink probably once a year, maybe with close family and friends. That's enough for me. My drug is love. That's my stimulant. So Wednesday making a substitution. So Valentina is coming off and Palmer coming on, as well as Ingolson coming on. And a Mr. Play's replaced there. Wednesday now with the possession, racing forward towards the edge of the box. Ball played in as Hull City knock it behind. And that's going to be a corner on the far side for Sheffield Wednesday. Psycho Bulas Boulay saying the average American knowledge of the UK geography would be awful. Trust me. Um, Yeah, possibly. But I know some of you guys out there in the US quite some of you guys are knowledgeable. I think it's the same with any country, mate. You have people that are quite knowledgeable about the world, and some people that are ignorant to geography around the world. But I've just always had a keen interest in history and geography, mate. So um, obviously that helps me understand the global, six places, if you like, around the globe. So yeah, but yeah, I've been recently. It's helped. So it's probably fresh in my mind because I've been recently learning a bit more about American President Lincoln. So I've been studying him quite a bit recently when I've had a little bit of spare time, only in dribs and drabs because I'm always working on the channel. So just been learning about him, dribs and drabs, reading about him and stuff. Very interesting president. Now, Hull City on the edge of the centre circle. Ball worked out wide on the far side. Wednesday trying to challenge for it. Thank you for that, Psycho Bula. Jonathan saying, have to type this to hear Gaz. Have to type this to hear Gaz. Oh, Hull have won it back here. Hull racing forward. Now it's played out wide as they come towards the edge of the box. Ball crossed in. It's headed away by Wednesday. As the ball just comes down on that far side, but the referee has given a foul there, and that's going to be a free kick for Sheffield Wednesday, just on the edge of their own box. So, yeah, sorry, Jonathan, I'm not following you there, mate. I have to type this to hear Gaz. Are you having problems with the sound, mate? I've just nudged it up a bit, so it should be better. And Dave, Jonathan is saying Kim Mu Chao scored for Bayern Munich against PSG. All right, cool. Bayern Munich ahead in that one. Thank you, Jonathan. Well, the ball knocked out of play on that far side. It's gone out for another throw in to Wednesday, about 10 yards inside the Hull City half of the field. Now the ball played forward. And Piolo's laughing at that. Now Hull winning it back on the far side as they play it back into the middle. Now working it out wide on this near side as they come racing forward into the Sheffield Wednesday half. Sheffield Wednesday getting bodies back behind the ball here as Hull play it back into the middle. Now it's worked out wide on that far side as Sheffield Wednesday again trying to challenge, but Hull managed to retain it as they play it back to the edge of the centre circle. Now switching the play out to this near side again as they come forward, but again, Sheffield Wednesday closing the space, pressing the ball. As Holt play it back into the middle. Now working it out wide again on the far side. Trying to work through the bodies as they come into the box here, but it's challenged by Wednesday. Sheffield Wednesday come away with it. Now racing forward on the far side, trying to hit Hull City on the counter-attack here. As Hull scrambling to get bodies back behind the ball. Wednesday knocking it forward. So they try and get in behind the Hull City defence there, but Hull City just managed to knock it away out to this near side as they race forward and eventually run the ball out of play. But the referee, I think, is going to give the foul there as the Wednesday player, Ingleson, challenged for it just before the ball went out of play. David saying, Jamie, I'm sorry, come back. I didn't mean to call you and it's not all about. Jamie saying, back, sorry about that. Some little tried to break in my van. Lucky I heard them before them get in, running away. Do you know, there's some real scroats out there, isn't there, mate? There really is. Some people are pathetic, aren't they? Well, at least you caught them, Jamie. At least you caught them, mate. Now, Hull City on that far side. Ball played into the middle. Now it's worked out wide on this near side as they come towards the edge of the box. Sheffield Wednesday trying to press to win it back there, but Hull again play it back into the middle. This is just defence versus a attack at the moment, but Hull City as an attacking entity and pretty shameful, really, for the amount of possession they have. They keep switching it from left to right, right to left, and not getting any balls into the box. Now coming forward again. Ball played into the middle. It's worked out wide again on this near side, but Hull City doing absolutely nothing to get the ball into the box here as Wednesday pressed to try and win it back. Hull just playing it back to the edge of the centre circle. The way Hull City are playing, you'd think they were 2-0 up. You wouldn't think they were 1-0 down. But the way they're knocking it about is like they just keep ball. But what's the point in keep ball if you don't score goals? Credit to Wednesday as they're keeping themselves organised on the edge of their own box. Now Hull coming forward again on the far side. Ball crossed in and it's a poor delivery. As it actually took a deflection there and it's gone behind for a corner to Hull City on the far side. Jamie's saying, Dave, missing me that much? Now Hull taking the corner shot. Ball crossed into the box as the Sheffield Wednesday goalkeeper intercepts that comfortably. And that relieves the pressure momentarily for Wednesday. And Dave, is that a salute, I think, to Jamie? Thank you, Dave. Nice one, mate. And Dave. Keep it positive, guys. Jamie is saying, Dave, them are only kids about 17 or something. Yep, kids dragged up, not brought up. Wednesday now, charging forward as they come into the box, trying to get the shot off, but it's just nicked off their toes before they could pull the trigger. And now Hull winning the ball back on the edge of their own box as they now knock the ball out wide on the far side. Jamie's saying, I put my van garage now. Van in the garage now. Okay, Jamie. Good idea, mate. And Dave saying, little. And Piolo saying, Jamie, that's out of order. Did you get them? Yeah, very out of order. Now Hull working the ball out wide again on this near side. Ball crossed in as it's headed up into the air by Wednesday. Still not fully cleared here. As both sets of players trying to win it on the edge of the box. Hull managed to come away with it. Now they play it into the middle of the park again. Jonathan saying, yes, Wrexham 1-0 up. Awesome. Let's see. There you go, mate. Keep the faith. Ball crossed in for Hull here. It's just headed down, but deflected wide. And that's going to be a goal kick. Pure Lowlist acknowledging Jonathan's comment. Thank you, Pure Lowlist. Big Bo is saying, all right, Dave. Top man. Thank you, Big Bo. Loving the positive vibes, mate. Top man. Substitution coming here for Sheffield Wednesday, guys. Dave is saying Wrexham 1-0, Bolton 1-0. Thank you, Dave. Bolton winning now. That's good news. Birmingham 1-0 against Exeter as well. For you guys, if you're interested in what's going on at the top of League One, Birmingham 1-0 up against Exeter City. And as Jonathan just told us, Wrexham also 1-0 up against Lincoln. Wycombe Wanderers still 0-0 with Mansfield Town. And in the Championship, Norwich now 5-1 up against Plymouth. Sheffield United 3-0 up against Oxford. Watford 1-0 up against Bristol City. And Burnley 1-0 up against Coventry. And as we know, Sheffield Wednesday 1-0 up here against Hull. The other games are still 0-0. And in the Scottish Premiership, Hibs and Aberdeen still 0-0. Arsenal are now 4-1 up against Sporting Lisbon. And Manchester City now 3-0 up against Feyenoord. Now Hull with the possession on that far side. As they now play the ball back in as it's worked out to this near side. As now they race forward into the Sheffield Wednesday half. Sheffield Wednesday trying to challenge for it there as it just gets out, knocked out of play. And that's going to be a throw in on this near side. For Hull City, midway inside the Sheffield Wednesday half of the field. Don't forget, if you could, guys, if you like us covering your team or this game, then please do hit that like button as it helps us identify which clubs and games you want us covering here on Fanden, as we do cover a lot of football across the UK. Because we're not a club channel, we're a fan community channel looking to bring good football fans together. Now the ball knocked out on this near side as it's gone out for another throw-in. Well, the way Hull City are playing in this, you can see why they're in the bottom three. Plenty of possession, but doing nothing with it. Now Hull trying to work some space on this near side as Wednesday try and challenge for it. Hull play it back into the middle. Now it's worked back out wide on this near side. Ball played into the box. It's knocked away by Wednesday. As Hull win it back outside the box. Bit of head tennis going on here. As Wednesday managed to come away with it. Now it's knocked out wide on the far side as they play it long up the field. And Hull City just managed to get back and intercept it as they play it back to the goalkeeper. Now Hull City coming forward again. Played into the edge of the centre circle. Now it's worked out wide again on this near side. Racing forward as Wednesday stick with a man marking there, but Hull forced to play it back to the edge of the centre circle. Now working the ball out towards that far side. It's won back by Wednesday. Now Wednesday racing forward on the far side as they come racing into the Hull City half. Hull trying to challenge. Hull managed to win it back there. I see Wednesday trying to claim for the foul. Hull knocking it up into the centre circle. Wednesday challenge for it. They managed to come away with it. Now Sheffield Wednesday with the possession, racing forward. Ball worked out wide on this near side as they come towards the edge of the box. It's crossed in deep as Wednesday managed to keep it in. It's knocked towards goal on the volley as Wednesday with the second goal of the game. And bang on 80 and a half minutes gone. It's Hull City 0, Sheffield Wednesday 2. There's a brilliant cross into the box from this near side. The actors still had work to do as it was going towards the byline. Hull City couldn't get to it. Wednesday managed to keep the ball in play, then just hooked it into the box. And the one Sheffield Wednesday player inside the box, hitting it on the volley, past the goalkeeper, and scoring the second goal. Jamie saying, loyalist, no mate, them only kids. I'm too old for that. Them did run away though. Thank you, Jamie. Still scumbags, mate. Still scumbags. Kids that do that, not raised right, dragged up, not brought up. Jonathan saying, GI Gaz, be happy. I'm happy, Jonathan. I'm perfectly fine, mate. Now Hull working the ball out wide on the far side. As Wednesday come to challenge for it. Hull just play it back into the middle. Now it's worked out to this near side. Follow us with a thumbs up to Dave. Thank you, mate. And Dave saying, Big Bob, you are Borough fan. Now Wednesday knocking it forward. Oh, they won it back here. Hull's knocked it forward. Wednesday winning it back. Now a long crossfield ball out to the far side as it's won back by Hull. And they just play it back to the goalkeeper. Jonathan saying, GI, good job. GI, who's GI? Thank you, Jonathan, if that's referring to me, mate. Appreciate your kind words. Top man. Now, the ball challenged on the far side as Hull City have won a free kick there. Now it's played into the centre circle. Ball worked out wide on this near side. Wednesday coming to press the ball as Hull race towards the byline. It's just cut back there as they managed to retain the possession. Thank you, Jonathan. Big Boo is saying, Dave, no, mate, Wednesday. Awesome. Well, a pleasure to have you with us, mate. So Sheffield Wednesday, another great Yorkshire club. Now Hull with the possession in the middle of the park. As Wednesday just sitting off here at the moment. Hull now playing it forward down the centre. Ball worked into the box here as they try and find some space. They're brought down on the edge of the box. No foul given by the referee. As Wednesday were almost on the counter-attack there, but the referee has blown for the foul. And we've got a Wednesday player down just outside the box. Piolo saying little. Dave saying my bad. Big Bob. Thank you, Dave. Jonathan saying if you block someone by mistake, how do you undo it? Go into your channel settings, mate. I can't remember off the top of my head now. You go into your channel on your main channel page, and you go. I think it's you look down the side when you go to the studio page. There's sections down the side. I can't remember if it's community or channel settings, but look in them, and basically it's got a. When you go into it, it'll show you like in a box the the accounts that you blocked, and if you just press the X at the side of it, that'll unblock it. So you have to go into it. So just go to your studio settings, look for the column down the side on your in your studio, and one of those sections. I can't remember off the top of my head which one it is. Might be it's either community or something like that. And it's in there that you'll find it. It'll be a block. You'll see the names of the accounts that you've blocked, and they have a little X at the side of them. If you just click the X, that'll unblock the account, mate. Hope that helps you out, mate. So the referee's given another foul here. It's another free kick to Sheffield Wednesday. Sakabula is saying whiskey doesn't go bad, really, but also stops aging when it leaves the barrel. Right. I was always under the impression that whiskey got stronger the longer you left it. So if that's true, I stand corrected. Maybe that's one to research. But I was always under the impression if you left it, it aged more and obviously got stronger. So, but like I say, I may be wrong. Thank you, Sakabula. Thank you, mate. Ball's knocked out of play on this near side for a throw-in, right next to the corner flag. Jamie saying, all right, Big Boomer, I'm from Sheffield, pal. I'm a Blades fan. Thank you, Jamie. Piolo saying, Jonathan, no idea, mate. Now the ball back in play. That's Wednesday trying to work the ball into the box here, but Hull quickly challenging for it. Wednesday taking it right to the byline. It's crossed in, it's deep. As the goalkeeper just manages to get to it. As he knocks it up the field, and it goes out of play on the far side for a throw-in. Big Big Bob is saying, come on, Wednesday. 2-0 up now, mate. Dave saying, and it's hi-ho, Big Bob Wednesday. Thank you, Dave. Piolo is saying, Big Bob, come on Thursday, I get paid. Oh, got to coming together on the far side there. Well, the referee's just dealing with this issue on the far side of the field. I see that again. I didn't see it clearly. The ball was thrown back in play as Wednesday intercepted it. The Wednesday player that made the throw-in received the ball back, and the Hull City player run onto him, trying to make the challenge. He went to ground the Sheffield Wednesday player, and then the Hull City player looked like he stuck the boot in after the foul. So that's not exactly what we might call being a professional from what's supposed to be professional players. Now the ball back in play. That's Wednesday trying to come forward on that far side. Again, it's challenged by Hull, and it's gone out of play again for another throw-in. Jonathan saying, did you know that the first 5 presidents of USA was Welsh, and also that a Welshman invented the dollar? Well, I don't know who invented the dollar, but I know President Lincoln was the first president to introduce paper money. I know that. But yeah, that's interesting fact, Jonathan. Thank you for that. I didn't know that actually, mate. So thank you for that. Now the ball knocked out wide on this near side as Wednesday knock it back all the way to the goalkeeper on the edge of their own box. Hull City pushing players forward here as Wednesday knock it forward down the centre. Oh, in behind the Hull City defence here as Wednesday race into the box, trying to get the shot off as it's last-ditch challenge there by Hull as the ball deflects out to that far side. Now Hull City trying to get on the attack. So, yeah, thank you for that, Jonathan. Sorry, mate. Yeah, I didn't know that. As now Hull on the attack, playing the ball forward up towards the edge of the centre circle. It's not long as they come towards the edge of the box on this near side. Wednesday trying to challenge for it. Hull just managed to retain it as they cut it back into the middle. Shot comes in and it's deflected wide. And that's going to be a goal kick to Sheffield Wednesday. Big Bob saying, all right, Jamie, lad. Thank you, mate. Top man. And Jamie saying, good, pal. Hope you well, mate. Awesome. Thank you, Jamie. And Big Bob. Loving the positive vibes. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Jonathan saying, Gaz, Birmingham, Wrexham, Bolton winning, but Wickham, Mansfield drawing. Also Huddersfield winning. Thank you, Jonathan. Jamie saying, I thought Hull have some goals in now. Must them having the ball. Yeah, they've had loads of ball possession, but not done an awful lot with it. 5 minutes added on time at the end of this second half. Hull City coming forward again. Ball work forward on this near side. Wednesday trying to challenge. Hull just cut it back there, playing it back to their centre-backs on the edge of the centre circle. No, but you're right, Jonathan. Sorry, Jamie. You're right, mate. They should have had a few more opportunities considering the amount of ball possession they've had. Now they play it long, looking to try and get in behind the Wednesday defence. But Wednesday goalkeeper manages to intercept that comfortably, and that relieves the pressure momentarily for Sheffield Wednesday. Thank you, Jamie. James saying, looking forward to Friday, Blades v Sunderland. Big game, that. Yeah, that's a big game, mate. Big Bob is saying pounds go on Wednesday. Cool. Now Hull winning the ball back further up the field. It's chipped out wide on the far side. As Wednesday win it back. Now Wednesday racing forward into the Hull City half of the field. As they race up towards the edge of the box. Challenge comes in from Hull. As they just managed to win it back there. And now Hull play it back into their own box as they now try to come forward, working the ball out wide on this near side. And Big Bob is saying, and it's hi-ho, Sheffield Wednesday. Thank you, mate. And Piolo saying, glad to see Chelsea third. Yeah, surprised to see Chelsea third, to be honest, mate. And Piolo's with a thumbs up. Now Wednesday knocking the ball out wide on the far side as they win it back, trying to come forward here as Hull tried to challenge, but Wednesday still on the attack as they knock the ball forward, now racing up towards the edge of the box. Hull with limited bodies behind the ball here. He tried to knock it on there and he was clattered into. No foul given by the referee. Now Hull trying to get on the attack. It's played back into the edge of the centre circle. Now it's worked out wide on the far side. As they play it back into the middle. Edging the way forward here as Sheffield Wednesday try and challenge Hull. Just managed to retain the possession though. As they play it again back to the edge of the centre circle. Now the ball chipped forward, looking to try and get in behind the Wednesday defence, but it gets away from them as it goes behind, and that will be a goal kick for Sheffield Wednesday. Don't forget, guys, if you like us covering this game or your team, then please do hit that thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel. It would be a pleasure to have you with us. And thank you very much to all you guys that have been kind and positive enough to hit the like button, as it does help us identify the clubs and the games you guys like us covering here on Fanden. Can see the Hull City fans streaming out of the ground. Jamie saying Hull drop off so bad. If them keep playing like this, they will go down if they not careful. Yep, I got to agree with you. They've been pretty shocking considering how much possession they've had. They've just not done anything to really threaten Wednesday. Wednesday have got to give credit to Wednesday. They've kept themselves organised on the edge of their own box, allowed Hull to have loads of possession, but Hull City have been really poor trying to break Wednesday down. And Wednesday have been just happy to sit back and hit them on the counter-attack, and it's worked well for them. But you're right, Jamie. Hull City, if they continue to play like this, they are going to be going down, mate. Now the ball crossed in as it goes all the way back to the goalkeeper, and that released the pressure momentarily. As there goes the full-time whistle, and the referee ends the game. We'll have a look at the full-time match stats. Don't forget, guys, drop your final comments in the chat before we end the show. If you've got any final thoughts, happy to hear from you. Piolo St. Jamie, you're having two Christmases, mate. And Psycho saying, we are the people. No, it's not. That's it's the other one, isn't it, for Wednesday. Thank you, mate. And Big Bob acknowledging that. Thank you, guys. Top stuff. Jamie is saying loyalist laughing. Purelos laughing, shaking hands with Jamie. Top stuff, guys. Jonathan saying thank you for the info, guys, regarding unblocking. My pleasure, mate. No worries, mate. Thank you, Jonathan. Hope it helps you out, mate. Top man. Right, let's have a look at the full-time match stats there, guys. See how that the final stats look, and we'll also have a look at the league table. So just bear with me a second. So we switch the screen. And if you could, guys, please do remember to hit the like button before you leave. Would be appreciated. And thank you very much to you guys that have been kind of positive enough to do so already. Appreciated. So here we go. Should be coming on the screen any moment, guys. There we go. So here's how the first half. The game has finished in numbers. Total shots, 9 for Hull City, 16 for Sheffield Wednesday. Shots on target, 3 for Hull City, 4 for Sheffield Wednesday. Possession, 63% for Hull, 37% for Wednesday. Passes, 552 for Hull City, 326 for Sheffield Wednesday. Pass accuracy, 90% for Hull City, 82% for Sheffield Wednesday. Fouls, 12 against Hull City, 9 against Sheffield Wednesday. Yellow cards, 1 for Hull, 2 for Sheffield Wednesday. Red cards, none. Offsides, none for Hull, 2 against Wednesday. And corners, 4 for Hull, 6 for Sheffield Wednesday. So let's have a look what that's done to the league table. As you can see, guys, Hull City remain in the bottom 3 on 17 games played, 3 wins, 6 draws, and 8 defeats. On a run of 5 games, the last 5 games, only 1 draw and 4 defeats. That is relegation form. Apologies if you're a Hull City fan, but I believe in being honest, and that is definitely relegation form. So Hull City with work to do to try and get back to winning ways. As you can see, Sheffield Wednesday climbed further up the table. I think there was about 15th before we started tonight, so they move up to 12th. With 17 games played, 6 wins, 4 draws, 7 defeats on 22 points as they push themselves up the table. Obviously, Wednesday, as you can see, 2 defeats in the last 5, 2 wins and 1 draw. So maybe this might be the start of a winning run for Sheffield Wednesday. Quick look round the grounds, guys, as we see how the other games have gone in the Champions League and around the EFL. So in the Champions League, it's finished Slavia, Bratislava 2, AC Milan 3, Sparta Prague 0, Atlanta 6. Those are full-time results. Games still playing. Barcelona 2, Brest 0, Bayer Leverkusen 5, Red Bull Salzburg 0, Bayern Munich 1, PSG 0. Inter Milan 1, RB Leipzig 0, Manchester City 3, Feyenoord 2, Sporting 1, Arsenal 5, and Young Boys 1, Atlanta 5. In the Scottish Premiership, guys, Hibernian 3, Aberdeen 3. That game is into added on time, still playing, but 3-3 at the moment. In the English Championship, Burnley 2, Coventry 0. Hull City 0, Sheffield Wednesday 2, as we know right here. Norwich 6, Plymouth 1, Sheffield United 3, Oxford United 0, Stoke City 0, Preston 0, Watford 1, Bristol City 0, and Sunderland West Brom still 0-0, and that game is still playing. In English League 1, guys, Barnsley 2, Reading 2, Bristol Rovers 0, Blackpool 2, Burton Albion 0, Charlton Athletic 1, Cambridge United 1, Bolton 1, Exeter City 0, Birmingham 2, Leyton Orient 0, Huddersfield Town 2, Wigan Athletic 2, Northampton Town 1, Wrexham 1, Lincoln City 0, and Wycombe 1, Mansfield 0. Well, Wycombe getting a late winner, obviously. That's going to be disappointing to Birmingham and Wrexham fans. But still plenty of football to be played. In English League 2, guys, Tranmere 0, Wimbledon 2, and Walsall 2, Bromley 2. So there you go, guys. That brings you up to date around the Football League, with the exception of non-league. So let's read out your final comments before we wrap things up, guys. Thank you, Jonathan. Jamie saying, Dave, what time are you setting off tomorrow, mate? And Piolo saying, all the best, Megan. Credit where it's due. Jamie still loves you. Awesome. Thank you, Piolo. And Jamie saying, Lola, she's my rock, mate. We've been together 19 years. Awesome. Top stuff, Jamie. And Jonathan saying, oh, Bolton 1-1. Now, I just saw that, Jonathan. Thank you, mate. Yep, gutted. The manager's going to have to go. No question about it. As far as I'm concerned, it's becoming obvious we need a new manager at Bolton. Pure Life saying, brilliant, Jamie. The missus and me are 23 years married. Mate, I'll never gamble again. Joke. She means the world to me. Awesome. Good to hear, mate. And Pure Life saluting Jonathan. Top man. Jonathan saying, yep, Wrexham won. Yep, good win for you guys tonight, mate. Jonathan saying second in the league. Awesome. Awesome, mate. Well, good to see you guys keeping yourselves at the top as we're getting deeper into the season. Jamie saying, loyalist, we're not married. She wants to. I'm not sure to do it. all that money for one day for 2 rings. Oh, come on, Jamie. Come on, mate. It's one day. It's about the memories. You don't have to. It's not about the money. It's about creating the memories, mate. Come on. Uh, if if it's the woman of your dreams, if it's the woman you love, the money shouldn't even come into it, Jamie. Shouldn't even come into it, mate. But everybody's different, I suppose. Jonathan saying good night, all. Thank you for being with us, Jonathan. Best wishes to you and your family, mate. Enjoy the result for your team from your team tonight. Best wishes as always, Jonathan. Take care, mate. Stay safe, and thank you for your conversation and company. Take care, mate. Jamie saying night, Jonathan. Take care, pal. Thank you, Jamie. Pure Loss saying, Jamie, it's 4 rings in a marriage, mate. Engagement ring, the wedding ring, the what? Eternity ring, and the suffering. Pure Loss saying, Jonathan, take care, mate. Catch up soon. Thank you, Pure Loyalist. Jamie saying, Loyalist, I only thought the 2. Yeah, yeah. Pure Loss laughing at that. Psycho Boulia saying, great time today. Thank you. Well, it's a pleasure. It's been a pleasure having you with us, mate. Hopefully, we'll catch up with you again on a future stream, mate. Thank you for your company and conversation. And it's a pleasure to welcome you to the Fanden community. Hopefully, as I say, we'll see you on a future stream. So yeah, Psycho Boulia saying, see you again. Hopefully, mate. Yep. Thank you for being with us, mate. Take care. Best wishes to you and your family. And thank you for your company and conversation tonight, mate. Been a pleasure. Take care. Psycho Boulia. Take care, mate. Pure Lodge saying, Psycho, all the best, mate. Come back again, hopefully. Absolutely. Thank you, Pure Lodge. And Pure Lodge saying, well done, Wednesday. Absolutely. Yep. Fantastic performance from Wednesday tonight. Well said, Pure Loyalist. Jamie is saying, take care, guys, mate. Night, pal. Great live again. Catch up soon, mate. Bye for now. Thank you, Jamie. Been a pleasure having you with us, mate. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Hope you have a good week ahead, mate. It's been a pleasure, as always, having your company and conversation. Best wishes to you and Megan. And as I say, mate, hope you have a good week ahead. Take care, Jamie. All the best, mate. Pure Life saying, thanks, guys, and all in the chat. Take care, and as always, all the best to you all. To you all, sorry, too many to mention. No worries, Pure Life. No worries, mate. It's been a pleasure having you involved, mate. As always, best wishes to you and your family. Stay safe and well, mate. Hope you have a good rest of the week, and look forward to catching up with you again on another stream at some point later in the week. If you're not too busy. So, yeah, thank you, mate. Take care and stay safe. Top man. Thank you, Pure Lollis. Jamie saying, take care, everyone. Night all. Be safe, everyone. Catch up again. Bye for now. Top man. Thank you, Jamie. Jamie saying, Dave, guys, loyalists, take care, lads. Night, boys. Thank you, Jamie. Same to you, mate. Stay safe and well. And as always, best wishes to you and your lovely lady. Rick dropping in just as we're wrapping things up. How are you doing, Rick? Rick saying, evening, guys and chat. I am late in again tonight. Hope you are all had a good stream. Catch you at the weekend. Thank you, Rick. Thank you for dropping in, mate. Always appreciated. Hope you and your family are good. Enjoy. Hope you have a good week. Rest of the week ahead, mate. And yeah, hopefully enjoy some conversation with you on a future stream later in the week, mate, if you're not too busy. But thank you for dropping in, Rick. Always good to see you, mate. Take care. And Rick saying, you got a call coming, Gaz. No, I think it's just sinuses. Just sinus. I've got a proper sensitive ooter. It's too big and it's too sensitive. No, it's not. I think I was cleaning yesterday, doing a bit of cleaning, and got bloody face full of dust, and it's upset me sinuses. So I hope I'm not getting a cold, Rick. But no, I think it's just the dust from doing some cleaning yesterday and getting a face full of dust. My sinuses respond to anything. bit of pollen, grass cut, bit of dust, you name it. My sinuses seem to react to it. So hopefully not a cold, mate. Hopefully, I'm hoping it's just through that dust yesterday, mate. But thank you, Rick. Rick saying, get yourself some Lemsip down you if so. Take care. Thank you, Rick. Same to you, mate. And Jamie saying, hi, Rick. Hope you're well, pal. And night, mate. Thank you, Jamie. Top man. What a gentleman. Thank you, mate. Right, guys, time for me to wrap it up and go and grab some food before I have to try and get to bed, ready for work in the morning. But thank you to all you guys that are regular fan dinners for your fantastic contribution to the show tonight with your positive vibes in the chat. It's always appreciated, and it's always a pleasure to have your company and conversation. Big thank you to everybody that was new to the show and to the channel tonight. I hope you enjoyed the coverage. I look forward to hopefully catching up with you guys later in the week. But a fantastic result for Sheffield Wednesday tonight as they come away 2-0 win. Hull City with much work to do if they want to avoid the drop. So, thank you for being with us, guys. Stay safe and well, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.